everybody, my name is Heather Champion. I am a psychotherapist, and this is the first episode of Let's Talk About It. In psychotherapy, we do a lot of talking, and we talk about just about everything. And personally, I love to talk. In fact, when I was a little girl, my father used to tell people that I was vaccinated with a phonograph needle. Since we talk a lot in psychotherapy, I thought, what better name for a series about psychotherapy than Let's Talk About It. The series is a collection of psychoeducation lessons that are 5 minutes or less and explain the science of psychotherapy and about different terms and ideas of psychology. In each episode, I hope to explain these ideas and concepts to you in a way that's easily understandable to just about anybody. In this first episode, I'm going to discuss psychotherapy. So, what is psychotherapy? If we break the word into its two parts, psycho and therapy, then psychotherapy is therapy for a psycho, right? Well, not quite. According to Wikipedia, the term psychotherapy is derived from the ancient Greek psyche, meaning breath, spirit, or soul, and therapia, which means healing or medical treatment. So another way to translate the word psychotherapy might be for soul healing. According to the American Psychological Association, psychotherapy is the informed and intentional application of clinical methods and interpersonal stances derived from established psychological principles for the purpose of assisting people to modify their behaviors, cognitions, emotions, and/or personal characteristics in directions that the participants deem desirable. Now, that's a lot of words right there, right? So let's break this down into smaller pieces. Psychotherapy is the informed and intentional application. By informed and intentional, we mean the individual is informed or has learned a lot about what they're applying, and they are applying whatever they're doing with intention. Meaning the person doing the psychotherapy or the psychotherapist knows a lot about what they're doing, and they're doing everything that they're doing on purpose. What are they applying or doing? They are doing clinical methods and interpersonal stances. By clinical methods and interpersonal stances, what we mean is the methods or activities that a psychotherapist engages in are clinical in nature. So what does clinical mean? According to the Oxford Dictionary, clinical means relating to the observation and treatment of actual patients rather than theoretical or laboratory studies. So when we say clinical methods, we mean these are processes and procedures that were developed by working with people rather than from somebody's cockamamie ideas. Although a few of the clinical methods that I've seen seem like they might have come from someone's cockamamie ideas. Interpersonal stances means the way we interact with one another. In psychotherapy, a lot of the therapy has to do with building and breaking and rebuilding relationships. And a lot of people come to psychotherapy so that they can work on their relationships. Where do these clinical methods and interpersonal stances come from? They come from established psychological principles. That means the processes and procedures were developed by working with real people and are backed up by psychology. Why do we do them? We do them for the purpose of assisting people to modify their behaviors, cognitions, emotions, and/or personal characteristics. That means the processes and procedures that were developed by working with real people and are backed up by psychology are done to help people to change. People come to psychotherapy to change their behavior, to change their thoughts, to change their feelings, and other things about themselves that like maybe their relationships or their relationship patterns. These things are all done in directions that the participants deem desirable. Stated another way, the things psychotherapists do are done to help people change in a way that they want to change. So now let's put this all together. Psychotherapy is a type of therapy done by people who know a lot about what they're doing and are doing it on purpose. What they're doing is, these people engage in processes or procedures for interacting with people that were developed by working with people and backed up by psychology. These processes and procedures are done to help people to change in a way that they want to change. One of the methods we use to help people to change is to teach them about psychology. like I'm doing right now. Teaching about psychology to people wanting to change and engaging in psychotherapy is called psychoeducation. And that is your first psychoeducation lesson. Join me for my next session I'm going to talk a little bit about emotion. If there's anything that you want to learn about and maybe you're afraid to ask, just drop me a line and let me know, and I'll try to work it into the schedule. Talk to you soon. Thanks.